Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your STARSTRUCK tarot reading. I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate. Take what does, leave the rest. If you do want to set up a personal reading with me, leave me a comment below, and I would love to set that up with you. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for a fuller scope of what is going on. We're going to pick full cards. We're going to pick 4 cards, and then we're going to put 3 clarifiers on every single one of those cards just to get a fuller story of what's up. Okay. Oh, brother. All these cards. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll use these 2. Interesting. Who had these 2? I don't know. Okay. Knower, Sage of Crystals. Okay. I feel like you're starting to like step into your voice a little more. And maybe that was something that was, excuse me, more difficult for you before. And now it's something that is a little easier for you. You're like, maybe not easier, but you're like actually starting to do it. We have the Ace of Pentacles under that, which is like amazing. I feel like more financial abundance is coming your way with letting your voice be heard or asking for what you need. Maybe you're going to be asking for a raise. Maybe you're going to be asking for a little more help. But regardless of what you're going to be asking for, you are going to be setting a boundary, which is going to take some of the slack off, right? Like this could have been you where you're like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. I have all this shit I have to do. But because it's reversed, it's like, no, you're speaking up what you need help with. And that is amazing. I love that for you. We have the Page of Cups reverse. Interesting. There could be somebody new coming into your life with a love offer. It's not the most solid offer. It also could just be like somebody that's like lingering in your space and it's just like, I don't know, like it's just like not really working out. It's not really working out. And maybe you need to voice that too. We have the Ace of Crystals here, which is like, yeah, okay, speak up. Cool. Let's put some cards on that. Ooh, Death. Okay. Let's put 2 more cards on that. Thank you for trusting me with your cards. Oh, I was so scared that I was not recording like 2 seconds ago. Okay. Excuse me, that's a lot of cards, but that's okay. Let's just take them. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like almost done with my readings and oh, this is a lot of cards. That's okay. We're doing it. I'm a Taurus moon, so I'll take extra care. Of the Taurians. Okay, so Ace of Crystals, brilliance, amazing. It's like, okay, if you talk about what you need, you can have your cake and eat it too, but you need to talk about what you need. Otherwise, people can't give you what you need, right? We have the Death card. It's like, this is a new way of doing things. Maybe before you were scared of stepping into your voice, but you're like, no, I'm stepping into my voice. I'm not just going to be like an outlier anymore. I am going to let it be known what I actually need help with, what I actually need, right? Because when you don't set those things up, people love you the wrong way. And then resentment builds up, right? Okay, we have the 6 of Wands. Yes, everything's so victorious. The Chariot, it's like, yeah, now you're moving on. Now the wheels are turning now because you're letting it be known what you actually need. And yes, that's great. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like things are going in your favor now that you're letting it be known what you actually need. We do have the Tower card. So like something is completely falling apart, but that is great. That is great. Especially with the moon. It's like something was maybe kept secret or something maybe that you were delusional about is like finally coming to the forefront, and it is really just going to make things kind of tumble. But the good news about things like tumbling and starting from ground zero is before the structure that you had was weak. If it wasn't weak, then it wouldn't have been able to tumble in the first place. But now that you're at ground zero, it's like you can build something that is really secure and that actually serves you. Whereas before it maybe wasn't, right? Because you weren't speaking up. We have what is this? 5 of Swords. It's like, okay, maybe you feel like defeated in something, or maybe that thing that like came to light that maybe you were delusional about before, you were like, oh crap, like I always kind of thought maybe that was true, but now that I know it's true, I feel like really defeated and like maybe I should have known that, or you're just upset that you like knew it to be true but didn't entirely believe it, and now that it's like come to light, you're like, oh crap, I should have known, like, and I did know, but I just let it I don't know, happen. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm sure you do. Like, that's the thing about the tarot, is all of this is like broad statements, and it's all about the connections that you're making in your head, we have the Magician. It's like, even though everything is falling apart, like, you have everything you need to rebuild. You have the Cup, you have the Pentacle, you have the Sword, you have the Wand. Like, the tide comes and goes, as above so below, right? Like, you have everything you need to move forward, and start like this new victorious, like, even though, yeah, it's like, okay, maybe you don't feel victorious. I feel like maybe there were things that you meant to say that aren't being said, and that you feel, I feel like that's what's going on there. You're just like, oh crap, I should have said this and I didn't say that. And it's just like, you can just say it too also. Okay, we have time and space reverse. I feel like that Tower card is really just throwing off things, and you're like, what do I do from here? How do I move forward? Like, yeah, these moving forward cards are here, but actually, how do I move forward? We have the King of Wands. It's like, actions need to be taken, but you're not taking them. And you have all the resources you need to do these things and to actually like bring these manifestations into fruition, but you're just like not doing them for some reason. You're just like, maybe they'll happen with time. See, look, time, space. With time. You're like, maybe they'll happen on their own. It's like, no, you actually have to do them. You actually have to do them. And it's frustrating because it's like, it's the King of Wands. Like, you have all the resources you need. And you're sure that you can do this, but you're just not doing it. We have Temperance. There needs to be a balance, right? After the storm, after the Tower, what is that balance? Like, don't disassociate into your work. Don't disassociate into watching stuff. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? We have the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, was there another two? Okay, we have the Two of Cups. How amazing is that? This is somebody who sees things eye to eye with you. This doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic endeavor. This could be a friendship. It could be somebody that you're working with. But the Two of Cups is like a sick card to get, right? It's like, okay, finally, I am like with somebody who sees things with me eye to eye. And like, healing together, right? Like, this little thing right here is like, that used to be used or is still used in like medical fields and stuff like that. Like, you were literally healing together. And this is like a spiritual, you know, relationship with the little like lion angel. I don't know what that is, but it's like, this will be guided. Like, you will be guided together with whoever this is. We have the Fool card. It's like a new beginning. Like, whoever this is, I was just about to say, I don't know if this is like a new person coming into your life or not, like a new relationship coming into your life. But yes, it is with the Fool here, right? Like, this is a completely new beginning. We have the Sage of Worlds. This person's going to bring a lot of abundance within your life. I don't know, doesn't necessarily have to be like financial abundance, can just be like emotional abundance. And then we have Synthesis, Eight of Crystals. This is a reminder, you have to talk about what you need. Synthesis, things have to work together. Things have to work together, right? Together. Like, it's not just together, right? Pouring into each other's cups, okay? Like, you need to let it be known what you actually want. Ooh, 8 minutes. I'm just zooming through these. Okay. I feel like, okay, so 5 of Pentacles here. I feel like even though this relationship is like so sick, this person's like, hey, I can see you eye to eye for what this relationship is. But you just like, you really want to sabotage it. You really want to sabotage it, or you feel like you don't deserve it. For some reason, you feel like you don't deserve it. We have the Fool on top of the Fool. It's like, you just kind of have to take the lead. Even if you think you don't deserve this relationship, or you feel like, let me stay out in the cold instead of like inviting myself to be vulnerable and open within this relationship that could serve as an actual sanctuary for me. You're choosing to just kind of like mope and be like, I'm damaged. You won't take me in. I'm damaged. You won't take me in. I'm cold. I'm like freezing. Like, I've been through it. Like, will you take me in? I'm not like working to my best self right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily mean like physically damaged. I mean like emotionally damaged. But it's like you just have to take the leap. You just have to take the leap, right? Because like this person definitely is gonna offer you so much abundance. And then we have the freaking see you can't get out of your freaking head. We have the 7 of Wands, and this is a card of like usually people would be battling you, right? They'd be like, I'm like beating you with this wand, right? But who I don't see anybody. I don't see anyone. This is a card of how can you protect yourself from your own thoughts? Because it seems like you really are going to sabotage this. You really are going to sabotage this. You're like, I'm so emotionally damaged. Like, I don't deserve this sanctuary right now. Even though I'm like right outside of it, it is accessible for me and it is there for me. You're like, I can't. No, I can't. And it's just because you're too in your freaking head. Like, this is a card of asking yourself, how do I protect myself from my own thoughts? How do I protect myself from my own thoughts? Okay, we're going to put 3 cards on top of all of this. I'm trying to, like, mix things up and read cards differently. Just to keep things, like, flowing. I don't know. Keep things so they're not stagnant. I have to mix things up or I get bored in my life. Ooh, this is too many cards. We're not taking these. We just need 3. I know I took some for you, but that was like freaking 9 cards. I'm not doing that. Again, like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah. Just give me some of your support because it really, really helps me. If anything, just like this video. Like, it helps me so much. And if you've made it this far, please just like the video. Okay, let's actually let that sit because it looked like 2 cards want to come out and I don't want to take that many cards. I'm trying to keep these shorter because I tend to make them really long. All right. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands. This is a card about like burning a bridge. Right? It's like you're burning a corner and it's like something that maybe used to be stable. You're like, you know what? This doesn't serve me anymore. Bye. Right? With the 3 here, it's like, okay, yeah, there's 3 like things involved and like, yeah, maybe it's kind of stable, but it's not serving me anymore. I'm burning a bridge here. I am burning a freaking bridge here. Wow. Okay. We have the wheel reverse. It's like, okay, for a second, it might seem like things aren't necessarily going your way, but you need to remember that the tide comes and goes, especially with burning this bridge over here. Like, you have to remember that the tide comes and goes. We have the 10 of Cups. Like, this new love offering, what more could you ask for than the 10 of Cups? Like, this is something so stable. This is so amazing. And I absolutely love, because in the original Smith-Waite deck, there's like a family, there's like a couple, and then there's like kids, and on this one it's like a couple, and they're like, woo, look at this 10 of Cups sitch that we built up, woohoo. And there isn't kids, there's ladybugs. I love I love that. Watch out for ladybugs. Just kidding. But no, actually. Yeah, it's just like, woo! For me, like ladybugs, I'm gonna get woo. Ladybugs are like kind of like spiritual little messengers for me, from people from the past. Like dead people. Maybe some of y'all have had the same situation. So I feel like this relationship is almost going to be guided, and it's going to be something that's been like a long time in coming. Didn't we have like the Justice card or something? No, we didn't. Whatever. But still, this is going to be a sick little relationship if you let it happen. Get out of your thoughts. Get out of your thoughts, Taurus. Get out of your thoughts. And this is almost like you being like, oh, I have this wheel of fortune. Let me mix it up by sabotaging it in my freaking head. It's like, don't freaking do that. Let yourself have your 10 of Cups, okay? Because if you didn't deserve it, it wouldn't be within your grasp, okay? Watch your sun, moon, and rising to get the fuller scope of what is going on for you. Watch your Venus for matters in love. I love you so much. I'll see you in another 2 weeks. XOXO.